When we last left off, the party managed to make their way across the interstate and through the streets of the city, chasing down Freddy and his carjacker before they quickly made escape, before then following a hijacked ambulance that had some of your friends inside, only for you all to realize that the rogue AI needed a new body as Yoon was starting to get worn out. Now that Yoon is back within your care and you all have managed to escape with your lives, basically, few people are still resting up and recuperating. Arturia is still not looking that great, but with her invisible guardians watching over her, you understand that she is safe and sound in her resting place. Unit is also healed up and doing better. I think actually the only critical injury he took was the pressure point strike that Neon did to him, I think. Was it Neon? I don't remember who did it.
No, it was Nightshade.
Oh, it was Freddy. Okay. Yeah. There are still a couple days before the big event where there is a large gathering of a sort of underworld black market, get together, discuss new inventions and perhaps selling of some product in a rather illegal space, but is a well-known and well-spoken event where public figureheads from different companies, including Camerata, might be making an appearance. And as you guys are very interested in this event and trying to find a way in, Simon has said that they are able to procure seats for Candle and Junction Jan, as well as a few other people that you don't really know. But how you get inside is entirely up to you. Perhaps if you want to sneak in or get an invitation from some other business, that would be something to figure out. I'm going to just sort of loosely say a couple days left, so basically 2 or 3. If you want to think about it as like you're sort of in the middle of the week, or like you're at the end of the week, and so you basically have the weekend before this event comes up, as you guys sort of figure out what to do. Something that you could do is you could report your strange findings to Chimera. Mayday, you could reach out to some of your other popular friends. As you are both gaining and losing influence, and your audience is very concerned, intrigued, and kind of perturbed by your recent actions. Freddy, you are also, free to reach out to some individuals. But for the most part, I sort of kind of want to leave this completely up to you and not necessarily lead you guys, because I think that's more interesting. But is there anything that you guys are wanting to look at or try doing or anything?
Did I already fix my car?
Yes, you did.
You
took it to
Okay.
Asphodel Trucking and got it repaired.
That's right.
And I think it like took 3 hours, and I think you just waited there until it got fixed, and then you just drove it back. But we are entering a time of downtime, so got your luck points up, your hit points fixed and everything.
Yes.
Yes. What would you guys like to do? Also, Neon, if you want to get into contact with someone like Simon, you absolutely can. Or, you know what? I'll leave it up to you. Neon Neon has like these connections that
Rumors?
you basically have rumors, but so if you ever actively want to search for information, you can. So at sort of any point in time, you can be like, I'm interested in this. Can I find anything? And I will basically let you do an unlimited amount of those during downtimes like this. That there's really nothing going on. There's no time limit, so to speak. It's just depending upon events and how they're unfolding, you may get more or less information. Also, you won't have people like Arturia to help you, so that is also something to be thinking of.
Oh.
Aww. Huh?
Oh.
Alright.
Yes.
Well, let's see. Who wants to take priority right now?
I mean, we could just go down the list. Nobody else is saying
Go ahead.
anything, and I would like someone to say something. So, Unit, why don't you start off?
Frederick, you got something to say?
Yes, I was gonna say, speaking of Simon, I would love to contact him because it's been a hot minute.
Alrighty.
Just yells at you on the phone. Ring ring.
I'm going to roll to see if they are available.
Oh no.
Do you just like give them a straight up call?
Sure.
You're not gonna like text them or anything? Be like, hey, you up?
You free? Of course I'm not
You know,
free.
I'll-
Money
I'll-
is time.
I'm gonna text him saying, "Hey, are you available?" And then just start calling him.
Okay.
You're the worst.
You you send a message, and before they can even read it, you buzz them. But Simon does pick up, and he says, "Oh, hey, Freddy. It's been a while. What's up?"
Yo, what's up, Simon? It has been a hot minute. So I heard that there's this red carpet event that's going on soon.
Yes. The that thing. I remember giving it a name, and I just cannot find it anywhere in my notes. And I can't remember
I
off the
hate when
top of my
that
head.
happens.
Should I give it a name right now? Should I come up with something?
Might as well.
Okay.
Oh,
You go ask
Lauren.
yourself later.
It's the
The event.
it's being hosted by a man named Desmond, and it's going to be at their sort of local Stop and Shop, which is basically like an abandoned underground warehouse, but he treats it like a club. So there is like dark seating, some lighting, some private corners, some dancers wandering around, and drinks aplenty. But it is basically just people mingling. Let's see.
You goodies.
So we'll just refer to it as the Desmond event.
Okay.
And you guys, I will let you roll if you want to see if you know of Desmond, but I will say that it is extremely high.
Alright, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and go with Street Smarts.
What role would it be for? Like, what are we rolling?
I will let it be up to you. If you want to roll
Oh, yeah.
street smarts because you've been on the street, maybe you've heard of them. If you want to roll cyber tech, like maybe you've hacked this sort of information, library search. If you've looked up people like this before, I would even let you roll just about anything within reason.
Tracking stealth.
My street smarts have been so high, but I haven't gotten to use it once.
Was it me or you muffled on the first part?
Probably me, if I'm being honest.
It was something about not being able to use something not even once.
I haven't been able to use my street smarts once, and it's been high this entire time.
Well, why don't you roll for it now?
Rolling for street smarts. I am.
You can
16
do
there,
it.
Sparrow.
16
can do
street
it.
smarts.
Correction. Yeah, correct.
You have not heard of Desmond, but you would understand from sort of Simon's description that basically I have just told the entire party that you would sort of understand the kind of event that this is very dangerous, and basically the only people that show up are people that have like high tech security and cyberware, because they know that there's a bunch of other dangerous people there that are probably going to, you know, suck your brain out just to see if there's any useful information and discard your body. You know, like these are, you know, these are like corporations mingling together. This is more than just a social gathering. This is like a chance for, you know, crossing paths and stealing data. So
This is a cult.
this isn't just a social event where anybody can show up. That's why people like you aren't just invited. Like, you have to be of high stature to even be considered to be invited. And those people don't even really get an invitation or anything. They just sort of understand and know of the event and make an appearance because they are just that powerful.
I got a.
I got.
Oh, go ahead, unit. Sorry.
I was gonna say a little suggestion. Maybe Mayday could talk to Casino Man and ask him about that, since he is like high figure, I guess.
Is Simon's dad?
Probably.
You want to circumvent Simon's authority?
I don't think that go well.
I forgot they're related.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's like going straight to the manager before even asking.
Oh, go on.
No,
I might be able to
we'll
talk
ask the
to
mother.
Maybe.
We'll ask the
Alright.
mother instead.
I only got a
Probably get a
17.
cookie.
I got
Oh.
a 21.
I need you guys to tell me what skills you are rolling, because that
I
is
rolled
just as
a-
important as the number.
I rolled streetwise with the 26.
Okay. What skill did Neon get?
Streetwise.
Okay, you would get the same information that I gave Unit. Mayday, what did you get?
21 with Streetwise.
21 with Streetwise, and then Freddy, you got a 26? 27?
Yes.
Okay.
27.
Also Streetwise. I will say that Mayday and Freddy would know that Desmond was once a terrible gambler, and it's one of his weaknesses.
Oh.
He has since then tried to move past it and not participate in gambling anymore, because he knows that it was an addiction and he's tried to move past it. So that is a weakness that I will give to you from his history.
Hey,
not-
Mayday!
Not that he is a betting man, but if you challenge him, he may not be able to resist.
Hey, Mayday.
Oh, alright, I guess I'm gambling again. Didn't expect
Two-man
another
squad?
casino episode this soon.
Man squad.
Desmond does have a taste for the finer things, so he would probably get some sort of import of, you know, fine alcohol or whatnot, probably having a similar connection that Candle has. And I'll just sort of
Oh.
leave that at that. But also, because Desmond is interested in interesting and unique things, if you could perhaps propose to him, you know, a type of cuisine that is new or unique, they might be willing to try it. And they're also perhaps maybe looking for things to cater to this event.
Nacho
Want
cheese
to eat some
kibble.
rocks? Want to eat some rocks?
I think Freddy.
I'm not going to say anything else. Actually, I will say, Freddy, with your kind of slight boost, I will say that the sort of the closest corporate, relation that they have is that he did used to work for Hart Corporation, but he doesn't anymore. And that's it.
Okay.
And I'll just sort of leave that thread hanging as well. I like dangling things in front of you guys and seeing where you go with it.
I can't remember. Did we have a specific reason for being interested in this other than a lot of high advanced, like high level people are going to be there?
You do know that the Camerata people might be there, so that's something of interest. I will also say Mayday did meet a lady at Camerata who came to him and supplied him with several supplies that should last about a month. Whether or not Mayday's been going through it or not is a different matter, because I think after the first use you got an impalement that put some of it in your brain, and so you've been having some pretty wild trips and vivid
since
dreams.
I'm gonna be honest,
You have or haven't?
have not. I don't think I've touched it at all since then.
All right.
You've been traumatized.
The biggest thing that you guys are sort of interested in is that you think that Auden might be there, as in being sold, because you saw his body go in there.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right.
So I believe Nightshade is still on the phone with Simon.
Correct. Yeah, sorry, we did a bunch of side things figuring out who Desmond is and whatnot. Desmond does work at the pit. This is not at the pit, but Desmond works at the pit. So that's sort of like a side tangential thing, but yeah. Mostly the reason why you guys are interested in this event is because you might be able to get some more information on either Auden or just some corpos, or anything. And this is just one of those things that this would normally be outside of your guys' perspective, but because Simon has tipped you off, and you guys have done some research, you are trying to figure out if you can make your way in there. If you're not interested, that's fine. That's up to you. It's just, it is a thing that's happening, so if you want to participate, make some arrangements. But yes, Freddy, you have managed to catch Simon in a position where they are alone, just sort of in between things at the moment. What did you want to talk to him about?
Simon, my man, please enlighten me with the question I'm about to ask. How does one get an invitation to this Desmond event?
Again, like I have described before, he can't get you in. And people also don't get invitations. This is just an event that's happening, and the big and powerful people are just going to show up.
Oh, okay.
Ask him if you know somebody else that can.
And he did sort of detail that he can't get you in, and that you'll have to find your own way in, but he could get Candle in, basically.
Damn. All right.
One time.
I have an idea.
Okay.
What is your idea?
Maybe we could get Desmond to the casino, and while we're there, talk to not Desmond,
Nando.
Simon's dad about getting in.
Nando?
And if not,
Yeah, Nando.
Nando, I forget it's Nando.
Suggestion. Use your stream.
I mean,
challenge Desmond to a casino war, some shit like that.
yeah, I mean, it worked out last time.
Wait. Question, Sparrow. Is it possible I could lend someone luck or no?
You cannot.
Alright.
Your luck is your
Hold
own.
I was gonna give you 11 luck for each. I was gonna give you like 2 luck for each hand or thing you did if I was able to.
It was close last time.
Very.
But I think I should be fine enough to try and win against Desmond, since.
Oh wait, Mayday.
What?
How many points do you have for gambling?
Gambling? Give me a moment.
I feel like you're gonna say 10.
Also, as a reminder, Desmond doesn't gamble, not anymore. He just had an addiction. So that is a weakness that he has. So if you put him up to something of like, this is a chance you can't refuse, he will basically have disadvantage on trying to resist that sort of temptation. But it's not like you could be like, hey, you want to go meet up at the casino? You know.
Sure, they're serving non-alcoholic drinks. We'd have to find something first to get them interested.
Exactly. Wait, Mayday, can I talk to you real quick?
Okie
Gosh
dokie.
darn it.
I mean, you can just talk right here.
Yeah, I mean, or text me if anything. It's just.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Also, Freddie, you're on the phone right now, so we can't really move on to anything else until you're ready.
Hold on, Simon. You wait. You will wait.
Hangs up. Neon and I just like they're on a call still. So what do you think they're talking about?
Try calling back. Simon blocked him.
You know what? Just out of curiosity, so Simon, do you have any future jobs for me?
Let me roll.
Or someone?
Not with this bureaucratic event coming up. He's sort of getting things tidied up at the moment. But Nando does have a job for you.
Oh.
And it's related to a job that Simon told you guys about. And if you guys would like, I can tell you about it, or we can come back to it since it's not related.
What do you think?
I'll describe it very briefly, just because we've been jumping back and forth a lot. So, there are people that are pretending to be other people, and this isn't like body snatchers or like people getting like disguise makeup or whatnot. There are actually like professional, stealth people that are not who they say they are. And it started with like with the people that you track down for Simon, the hackers that went AWOL. They seem to be related to a larger ring or some sort of other subset of events of people, as employees go missing and then they just sort of turn back up, and then people just don't even bat an eye, and it's not until later that they realize that they were kidnapped and replaced with like people that were blending in or whatnot. And this is something else that you guys were warned about, is that there are police officers going around, or people pretending to be police officers. And this would be something that like comes on the radio in your car, or like on the TV, to be like, those of you, walking home from, school or whatnot, be careful about like police officers offering to give you a ride or walk you home, because they may not be real police officers.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah. Their motives and what they're actually doing, they don't know. But that is something that like people are legitimately concerned about. And so Simon hasn't really gotten any more of that going on, but that was the first job that he had you guys do, is that these people he thought were people working for him, but as it turns out, they were dead a long time ago, and there was people pretending to be them working for Simon, and Nando is also having the same problem. And so it's not like this thing of like, I need you to go arrest these people. it's like there are snakes and like moles in amongst us. There's an imposter amongst us.
Gosh
and,
darn it.
Oh no.
And he needs you to weed him
Saw
out.
Frederick
basically.
vent.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is it like impossible to identify them? Do they bleed green or something?
I mean, that's sort of what he needs you for, is to like get in amongst the ranks and figure out who they are or whatever, or do something. Since you guys are
Lizard people?
pretty well known for dealing with the strange and finding people that can't be found.
Ghostbusters.
Yeesh, deal with lizard people or deal with...
They're not
Underground
lizard
celebrities.
people.
They're lizard people.
They're still real people.
Still lizard people.
Racist.
Derogatory terms for people pretending to be other people. Lizard people.
Also, everyone go ahead and take 2 improvement points. I'm gonna try and like pass them out as like stuff progresses, just to sort of see if people like it that way.
Died.
Uh-oh.
Mayday.
Mayday.
Mayday, red alert.
But yes, Freddy, does that sort of answer your question? Oh, you wanted to talk to Mayday, didn't you?
Yes, but that's no longer the case.
Well,
The lizard people got him.
do you have any other
Yeah.
questions for me or Simon? Oh, Mayday's back.
Oh, they're back. Are they the
So
real
the
one,
question I was gonna ask Mayday, if whether or not I should send some kind of encoded email to what's his name again, Desmond?
Nando?
though? Do you have ways to contact them?
You guys cannot get in touch with Desmond. That is
Yeah,
something
that's what I'm
that
saying.
you absolutely cannot do.
Damn it. Chat docs this guy. We're going to his house now.
All of your chat would die.
Yes, exactly.
No,
Like-
you're,
like
you're
Des-
stream would be-
I'm not saying that Desmond is mafia. I'm saying that he's like, Mr. Big or whatever.
Your stream will be
So has-
turned off and taken over within a second, just like the Bitcoin stuff.
So, there's... Hmm...
Man, the one time we need a corporal and they ain't here.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we could all just use makeup. But
Yo,
I'll call Ryan
whose
Reynolds.
dick do I gotta suck to suck a dick around here?
What the fuck? I call being Ryan Reynolds.
no, I'm Ryan Reynolds. You could be
No, I'm
Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds. I
I
don't want to be
mean-
Wade Wilson.
There are poser gangs that people get like facial reconstruction surgery to look like old actors and things.
I'm Ryan Reynolds.
Alright, wait, no. You can be Hugh Jackman. I want to be Ryan Reynolds.
No, I'm Ryan Reynolds.
No, it's my makeup. You know what? You don't get any anymore.
Cool.
He's wearing a mask.
Hey, that doesn't mean I can't put it over it.
Hey, his eyes
It's like
kind of look
Play-Doh,
like
no?
Ryan Reynolds.
You know
Dude
what?
just
If
takes off
someone's
his
gonna be
mask
Ri-
and
if
he
someone's
is
gonna be
Ryan Reynolds.
If someone's gonna be Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, I want him to be Jennifer Lawrence.
Gosh darn it.
Sus.
Man, I'll be Jim Carrey. Fuck it. I'll be Jim Carrey.
Sus.
Alright.
Alright.
Or-
Let's.
I'm just
let's put away
surprised
the
nobody
goofiness
said I
in this.
wanted to be Shaq.
I was thinking Andre
Nah.
the Giant.
They would know. They would know. The height would give it away.
The only one that could pull it off is Candle.
My mind went to
Wait.
Andre the Giant rather than Shaq, but those are both two huge people.
You know what? I want to be Shrek.
Maybe
now,
I could
you're a
contact
rock star.
Junction Jan, see if they could give me a +1. I mean, if they have a +1.
They cannot. Simon is bringing Jan as his +1.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Hold on. Okay. Wait. Who do we know that might have connections, but we might not think of?
There was someone I forgot.
Are you talking
There
to
was
yourselves or are you asking me?
There was
Oh, we're
someone I
talking
knew.
to ourselves.
Sparrow, please tell me, because I remember there was someone I knew.
I mean,
The
you
lady?
technically know Nando.
The lady?
The lady from Camerata? I don't know if that
No,
would
the
work.
lady when you guys were talking about the fruit basket.
It was we don't know their gender.
I got it!
Yeah, oh
Candela.
yeah, the big shiny
Candela.
person. I don't think Candela would work.
You think well, if Candle got it, Candela must have some information about it.
Again, Candle is Simon's +1.
No, but he's saying Candela.
But yeah, you could ask Candela. You could ask Nando.
Nando, that's who I was gonna ask. Nando.
Zodar!
Nando, did you not hear me?
Zodar!
We just
You know anything?
You did say people just show up. We just show up with a tank of plankton, and they're doing the.
Zodar,
I
do you
mean,
know anything?
That is not a bad idea. You know, I'm not gonna
Zodar.
turn
Of
that down.
course it is. So never gets stolen so quick.
You might be thinking of Kent. You know, Kent has a lot of connections.
No, Zodar.
Zodar.
I kind of want to bring Zodar now.
No, he will be
Gets
confiscated
stolen
in a
from
minute.
us so quick.
Candela.
Okay, let's-
Candela.
There
Candela's a
was
strong one. Kent's a strong one.
there was the person that met Neon and Mayday when they were setting up their shop. The
Yeah.
androgynous person in the three-piece suit.
As of
Ah,
right
yeah,
now,
all
I'm just calling him
shiny.
Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
Wait,
sure.
we need them. Anyways, we need to tell them that we have a name.
Did they
fine.
even
That's
tell us where? I can't remember. Did they tell us where they were putting their motel?
No, they were just scoping out their competition, and when you managed to convince them that you were not competition, they left peacefully.
And I wanted to say we were competition, but guess we can't now.
Well,
I mean,
wait, if they left
To
peacefully.
be specific, you guys are selling musical instruments. They are setting up a motel. So,
Yeah,
I don't know
I was
how
just-
you would be
motel.
competition, but
very confused as to why.
Easy.
Even
Use that for to sleep.
They could sleep in our bathrooms. Easy.
But I did
Oh, no.
like
They can sleep in a guitar case.
I did made I don't know if Mayday would even want to talk to Nando, but I imagine Nando has a better idea of knowing how people get hired to work the party.
I was already planning on talking to Nando. That was the one that I was thinking.
yeah, you
Yeah,
could
I
be
would-
Nando's +1. You don't know.
I was like Neon, if he does end up going, would ask like would want Mayday to ask Nando if he knows how people
Igor.
get chosen to work for the party.
Igor.
Igor does not know how to get in. I do not ask Igor.
No, here's the
Leave
thing.
Igor
They might
alone.
know.
I will give you
Igor.
this, Mayday. You do know that Nando doesn't like having to do work, which, going to an event like this, he would see as work. So, he might be more
Oh.
than willing to have you go in his place if you had a disguise.
Interesting.
Oh.
I will give you that
Enemies.
for free.
We're gonna
I
do a trench
am
coat.
worried though about like wearing the makeup for too long. Still.
Again, that I will say that the only reason why
Hello.
you're having those weird mental images is because you got some of it in your brain. You don't think it's through like just touch, like face contact, that it's messing with you.
You have literal brain rot.
Damn.
You
On
haven't.
Skibbity.
You have a brain
Gosh
worm.
darn it, dude.
You have an.
Oh my.
Never.
Oh
Never
my.
again.
Yeah. What am I gonna do?
Never.
Oh my god.
Shut up, y'all.
Are you serious right now?
Candle/scope/panda.
Serious.
Alright.
So,
Halo
As of
Candle
right-
or Scope.
The
Yeah.
whole time we've been discussing of how to get into the fancy party.
Like how fancy is the party?
Oh, wait, you're
Underground,
already
only pay
allowed
for
in.
both.
You're fine.
I know that I'm allowed in. Wait, am I allowed in as Candle or Scope? It's
That's Candle.
Simon is bringing Candle and Junction Jan and a couple other people as like pillars of the community, because this is sort of like a red carpet event of introducing Valis to basically the cyberpunk city as a whole.
Gotcha.
Metro City, I forgot.
Yeah, apologies for taking a while, by the way, I was doing some chores.
It's alright.
Again, we're just sort of feeling things out and making plans. Nobody's really done anything yet.
Fair. That
I have
being
a-
said,
Wait.
while Candle is
Okay.
going, Scope might be able to help someone with getting in.
Oh?
Well, I mean, I have some gang connections, and I figure some gangs are connected to some people that are higher up, so if I can get in contact with some gangs that are involved with people that are higher up, then I can probably help somebody else through a... you know that one episode of Chowder where he has to get his hat back?
I
That-
Yeah.
have not seen
Oh,
To clarify,
Yeah, pretty much.
Chowder lost his hat to somebody. To get his hat back, he had to do a long list of things for a bunch of other people so that the guy would eventually trade him back his hat.
A lot of favors.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He had to trade his way to the top. Also, what you call it, Heart is a pillar of the community, so if they are here, they would, I believe.
I love the
they might-
community that a lot of people don't want around. Sometimes.
Well,
They
they didn't want Candle around, but then Candle just put a foot up their ass, and now they want
Well, no.
me to stay around me.
Candle at least knows how not to make people angry sometimes.
most of the time.
Candle
You-
only makes people angry if they have pissed off Candle.
Buck has a tendency to just make people angry.
Yeah.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
Here's the one
don't-
big thing that I will say. Actually, I'll say real quick. Scope would know that Desmond is in charge of this event and might be able to get some sort of connection that way with Desmond's gang or whatever. But something that you guys know is that because this is an underground event, that means no security. So no Anowin, no Vaki, and no Panoptic.
Fair.
Oh,
Um,
I'm gonna set off a bomb.
that being said, has
No.
Scope ever done a favor for that particular gang?
Sorry, what were you
has,
saying?
I was just asking, has Scope done anything to has Scope ever helped that gang? Like any member of that gang?
I would like you to make some sort of skill check for it, I think. Just
Alright,
only because sort of like what their gang is a little bit out of like what would be normally your purview, I would say. But I'll still allow it with a skill check of some kind. And I'll let you decide if that's like local expert or whatever. Or what's the other one? Not local expert. Streetwise? Something?
Streetwise is there, but I don't think that one would work all that well.
Whichever
Streetwise
skill
is
you
knowing.
use, I will allow you use your levels in Fixer.
You know.
Okay, I know
Bureaucracy.
gangs because as a fixer, I have that level of information. How about I go for trading?
Oh, okay.
That'll work.
But yeah, business or criminology or anything
I'm
like
gonna let
that.
you guys go ahead for the time being. I need to show my dad around the stuff that I do. All right, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
He's being taught that from another.
Oh, I was also lost for a minute.
No, he wasn't
Sparrow.
responding to us.
Yes,
I do have a question.
I may have an answer.
If I do end up going in Nando's place, would I have to stay as Nando the entire time?
Yes.
I mean, you tell me. Would you like?
Wait, actually?
Would you like someone of big standing to suddenly disappear at an event and possibly spook people?
Oh, damn it. Oh,
You will get some more
fair.
notoriety for being very spooky.
But I
Also-
wanted to fraternize as Mayday to try and get some connections, though.
Well, then that's sort of the give and take, the double-edged sword, pros and cons.
The seesaw.
So
I could either help
May-
someone in. Or not.
Mayday, I have 3 ideas to like.
You
potentially
pose as
pursue.
Nando and then be like, I'm bringing Mayday as my +1.
Just as
My head
second
home.
head.
I got a stomach ache.
And then you'll be
Mayday,
like, I'm going to the bathroom, do not disturb me. Just
Oh wait,
like,
I could just have someone else be Nando, if anything.
okay.
Yeah, Mayday. I have 3 ideas to potentially pursue. One of them has nothing to do with you. It's literally just asking Candela if she has an in, and that's probably the last one he would even try. The other one would be, as I mentioned before, asking Nando if he knows how people get hired to work there. And the third one would be to utilize our up-and-coming new business, Fruit Baskets, to try to get in contact with like some music industry vets and see if we can like use our charisma to like find a way in.
I do got some good charisma. Hmm.
Charismatic charm.
I will say that if you guys do want to go the route of saying that you are a business, so you might be considered a pillar of the community, because you have both Simon and Candela in your good graces, that might be something that could work.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah,
Going
because
back.
if we can go as the company owners,
Then you don't have to sneak in
yeah.
or anything.
and then you can fraternize, I think that's the word, all you want.
You could advertise. But yeah, Candle, whatever, or Scope, whichever sort of skill check you would like.
Yeah, I think trading.
All right.
I don't know if I've done like. Okay, can I do a check to see if I know any of them? Like if I've done any of them favors, and if not, regardless, I'm going to roll trading. But I'm asking if I know someone, can I get advantage on the trading?
I think that's what this role is, to see if you know these people.
That's fair.
And so that's all that this skill check is.
Okay.
Why is he doing an animation like Vault Boy?
No, sure.
Like I like hear the sounds of like him moving the like clicks and whatever, like when you get a new perk after you level up.
Yep.
Don't worry about it. It's a crappy GIF.
You guys can go ahead. I'm gonna try my best to pick out a skill.
Okay.
I'm about to drill my brain to remember what I'm trying to remember.
Oh, and Mayday is muted.
Sorry. I guess we could talk to Nando about that, seeing if we could be a part of the pillar community. Well, be considered it.
I mean, does he even care about that?
I mean, I know he really wants me to own his company, which would mean not company, the casino.
Well, you refused.
So he'd
I mean-
want me to be in his good graces for something, if anything.
Like, if he still wants that, that would be a good funnel of money for Fruits Basket, as long as you don't tank the company.
Alright, I think Streetwise is genuinely the only option.
All right.
Yeah. Because the way I figure it is I can look through whoever I've helped in the past, see if I have the Streetwise necessary to be like, oh, you're part of that gang, so I'm gonna call on you.
Okay.
Alright, let's see how we can do it. And that is a 5 plus my Streetwise, so 14.
I'm gonna say that it's not out of the possibility that you've met someone that's worked for Desmond, but if you did, they didn't necessarily say it outright, or that you would know.
Gotcha. That's fair.
But
I haven't
just
helped
sort
any
of
notable members then.
correct. But from your what is your level in Fixer right now? Because
Oh,
you
yeah,
do have
I
connections. I forgot.
Yeah, I didn't use my fixer levels. Oh yeah, and I had like 40-something improvement points that I still haven't spent. Can I just level up my fixer a lot?
Yeah, sure. You can do that real quick if you want.
How far can I get from level 4 with improvement points? With 40 improvement
Let's
points?
see what leveling up takes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The
Going to
improvement
5
point
is
system
20.
is like screwing with me a little bit.
Okay,
Oh,
so
rolling.
roll ability rank from level 4 to level 5 is 30 points.
Okay.
Which I don't know
So-
if going from 4 to 5 changes anything.
I mean, it gives me one more point.
Okay.
Yeah,
so-
it's increments of 2. What your
So
resources
5 and 6 are the
source-
same, and 3 and 4are the same. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend that and rank up my roll ability to a 5 instead of a 4.
Okay. And again,
Um,
I am saying that I will allow you to add your level of fixer, not your level of the whatever the fixer ability is. So you can add +5 to this roll, is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, no, that is why I was doing it. I don't actually remember what my roll ability does.
It's haggle, which is
Yeah.
trading plus.
I can use that for trading. I can use that for the trading roll.
But also at your level of fixer, you have access to certain things.
Okay.
I'll check those real quick. I'm gonna pull up.
Okay. Skills are like the ranged. Yeah, no, obviously it has skills in the name. Never mind. All right. Let's see. If I...
So at 5 and 6, you have contacts and clients to major city player, city politician, neighborhood celebrity. So that would be Desmond. So I would say that you would have a contact with him.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
All right. So I
got
have 3 improvement points left. I am upping my streetwise one more time, so it's a +10 to the 5 that I got, which is a 15, plus my roll ability, which is a 20.
Okay. So I will say that because of your reach that says once per month, working with other fixers of your rank, you can set up a night market. Desmond literally called you up and said, "Hey, I'm setting up a night market if you want to show up." He calls you up and basically says like, it's going to be more of a social gathering, not really selling any cool equipment or anything, nothing that you'd particularly be interested in. But I do know that you like to basically, investigate people, and there's going to be a lot of stinky people, attending to this place. So if you want to look up anybody up, please don't make, a mess, don't make anything too big of a ruckus. But feel free to come. So you automatically have an invitation, is what I'm saying, because
Fair enough.
Because you are at rank 5, yes.
Oh well, works out. That being
so
said,
there you
though,
guys go.
So when Scope gets this invitation, and the phone call in particular, I would like to use this as a time to use trading and more specifically negotiation,
Yes.
because. Well, or haggling. I want to ask
I will
him,
say that
can
with that
I
20,
bring along... Was it?
with that 20 that you got, I will say that they sort of owe you maybe a favor. Like you did a good job for them at some turn, so they sort of
Gotcha.
owe you a little bit. Basically, you're on good standing, is all I'm gonna say. Go ahead.
Gotcha. All I ask for is a +1. I
Yes.
say, hey, you know my situation. You know I'm in a wheelchair. I can't necessarily protect myself if anything gets heated or anything gets physical. So I want to bring someone as protection.
I will say that you would automatically have a +1, so you will have a +2, and that does not include a bodyguard or like your chauffeur basically. So
Gotcha.
you could have 3 people accompany you.
Alright, how many people
I'm a
do we
chauffeur.
still need to get in?
At this moment.
One, but I'm gonna get my own way with Nando.
Yeah, we're gonna try Nando
why-
because if we can go as in regards to like the company, if Mayday can get in there as the company thing, that would be good.
I
I
think
also realized I'm only 1 point away from level 5 of media, and that's also major city players, city politico, local celebrity.
I haven't multi-classed yet.
I just like to imagine Scope sitting at his desk doing paperwork, and then he levels up and gets a call from a mob boss, be like, "Hey, buddy!"
He files one report, like, Just like, yep, all right, cool. That's that job finished. Now just wait on payment, and then just like phone starts ringing because of the fucking level up text over his head. Yeah.
Can I be your
That's
pusher?
everyone. I don't think we have anyone else. Cause we needed unit. We need a unit in. Bell technically, but he won't be here, so he doesn't count.
Sadly.
Doc, I think it got his own way in. If I'm correct.
Well,
I think, I mean, again, if Doc is rank 5 in Fixer, they have an invitation.
Fair enough.
Either way, I guess it doesn't matter since Scope is able to get 3 people in, and then Freddy could get in now. So, if anything, me and Neon don't really have to go to Nando, but it'd be better if we did.
well, I mean, like, if you go to Nando, that could tie you to being partially forced into obligate. Like, not really, but like he may use that as leverage over you in regards to taking the casino off his hands. Like, I could level up my media and I also get access to major city players. Like, I have been thinking of leveling that up
like,
anyway.
If anybody's using a favor from someone, keep that in your back pocket. I have 3 invites.
I like how
What
we
do you
started
mean?
this session with like nobody having any clue how they were gonna get in, and now we have so many options of just like, but if I go this way, then I can, you know, support my media, or if I go this way, then I have to be, you know, this person's +1.
And I,
But yeah, I fully
And I
forgot
just-
that the role tells you what access and like resources and like connections you have. I forgot that it tells you
never
that.
mind.
Mhm.
Dan,
Like,
And I-
Rocker Boy.
I mean, this is why I
Right,
described
sorry.
Arturia as like being invited to basically poke the bear for certain engagements, because like she has sway and like her perspective is important.
And for
Randall,
Rocker Boy, I
Randall,
have access to small concert halls and local video feed.
Oh, I got access to
you're
huge
the
stadiums and
max.
international videos.
also, throw this out there. You could possibly ask the Repo Man, Mr. Spine Stealer, Natsuki.
We don't-
We don't have
No.
a contact with him.
Nah,
I don't
yeah,
think
we-
any of us
No.
have his number.
Yeah.
No, we
Dr.
go
Isha?
Spy back in, like, say, here's my number,
Mandela.
by the way.
Just dangle Freddy off the edge of the building. He'll probably show up.
Yeah.
No, it activates the
Smells
system
some
like
money.
6 times.
You just you hang Freddy up on a spike in the air and it you just make cat noises. Just fucking yeah.
But like a
He
lot
just-
of those red dot lasers on him.
He just arrives. Oh, is that
Like,
Degenerates like you
Oh, like-
belong on a cross.
for real?
Neon, do you think it'd be worth it for us to talk to Nando? Because that would help a lot with our
I think
business.
it would, but are you sure you want to, like, potentially have him trying to use that against you?
Yeah, there's no reason to burn favors. Again, I have slots
it's
that
not
are
burning,
here for
it's not burning a favor, it's giving him an in, because Mayday at first didn't want to run the casino. I don't know what you're thinking now,
The,
but
the question is like, what sort of strings do you want attached? And that's what people are trying to figure out right now.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't have
So, like-
any strings attached. I'm just
But
kind of there.
you would be personally responsible for them if something happened. So that might ruin a connection with you if something happens.
Responsible for me?
Freddie, you don't have
Miranda,
it in,
can't you
right?
go with Scope?
Yeah, you can come with me. You asked to be my
Alright,
pusher.
cool.
Go ahead, man.
Give me your sniper. I'll holster it on my back and I'll push you around.
You're his
Nah,
caddy.
it's okay. No, I keep my sniper in the car.
Oh, you're his mechanic
Yep.
for his wheelchair.
It sounds a little squeaky. Let me just pull out some oil.
Yeah, but I was gonna make the
He's his pit crew.
but
Yeah, don't mind him. He's here to make sure my wheelchair's in top shape and he's some muscle if things get physical.
Oh,
like
actually,
four-
that-
here's something else of interest. considering now that you guys have multiple options and slots for ways to get people in, you could bring people that aren't just players. You could bring
Yeah, I
some
was about
NPCs.
Yeah,
to
no, I
ask
was
that.
I
So
was thinking
about
about
to
that
ask
as
if we had
well.
any
Go.
NPCs.
Go.
Scope isn't an NPC.
Go. Let's go.
Scope isn't what? Yeah, what's up?
You want a whole army behind you?
I can only bring 3 people.
Yeah, you can't bring all of them.
Only got 4.
Scope invites Candle.
This is all I need.
I mean, in character, Scope doesn't know Candle. So.
Exactly.
Like
No,
he
it's
knows
just,
of
been in the
Candle, but
same
they've
room.
actually never interacted.
mm.
Yeah, is there actually anyone that any of us can think that we would invite?
Are there any NPCs who want anyone to show up?
I would say that Jimp and
Ash?
Arturia would be healed by the event. I was
Okay.
Ash?
any NPC that you have interacted with, you could bring to this. Who do you guys want to take to prom?
Meat Man all the way.
All over again.
Yeah, it's like Monster Prom, exactly.
We lost. Freddy's back.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah,
That's a
I'm
monster,
so
bro.
fucking pissed off right now.
Why?
Wait,
How long
what?
have you been disconnected from hearing us?
Have you been
I've
talking
been
this whole time?
talking for the past 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You made a joke and thought
I-
no one.
All right.
Sorry, what
Make it
happened?
snappy, Frederick.
So what have we missed from your side, Freddy?
Oh, yeah.
I give up.
Oh,
No,
okay.
tell us the thing you said.
Wait, hold on. Because you haven't been participating, I need to punish you now. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no.
I meant it as a joke,
The
Sparrow.
wheel of shame,
See,
Freddy.
that's
How
what
are you
I'm
gonna
talking
almost
about.
die? This?
We're
Yeah,
gonna
already
go for it
100,
for the
let's see what you
replay,
get.
man.
It's like, all right, Freddy. How you gonna almost die this week?
Oh gosh.
Oh, what's that? You got a new stalker girlfriend?
Look, if he goes to the party, he's gonna somehow
No.
get himself almost killed. If he doesn't go to the party, he's still gonna somehow get himself almost killed.
No,
Yeah,
Actually,
no.
gotta put
we
it
Freddy,
should
do
at
you
least
have
have him with us.
Freddy? Do you have an in?
Not
I
yet.
have an in.
Oh yeah, you got invited. by
Nando.
Simon.
No. Simon's already taking as many people as he thinks he can,
Fair.
and Freddy's not among them.
Fair. I could bring Freddy.
That means you would have what? Only one more person?
Yeah, I think
Freddy, 2, and then
Ash.
body. Are you sure?
One bodyguard.
No, I
Ash
don't
can
think
shoot
I
a
should
gun.
bring an actual bodyguard. First of all, I don't have the money. Second of all, I don't have
Guard
the
dog?
money. Does the dog
Oh,
count
right.
as a +1?
That's a good question.
Do they even want a dog in there?
They actually have a strict no synth policy.
It isn't a
Sin?
sim.
No non-living policy. They don't allow robots.
It's living.
It is a fully
She's
living
living.
dog.
They don't
Yeah,
believe
it
you
is.
because it's a dog. They don't believe.
Oh,
you.
I'm
No,
sorry.
yeah, dogs
aren't
aren't
real.
I thought you were talking
Dogs
about
aren't common.
Belle.
No.
Oh no.
Ash.
We're talking about Two's pet, Ash. The
Um,
dog.
I would say yes, and I will explain
Absolutely.
why. Because one, it is like a big enough character that I think it would count as like a person, but also because of like the sort of group that Scope would be allowed to bring in. I think that would sort of fill in the role of like bodyguard, and that's sort of what Ash is.
All right, gotta give Ash a little bow tie and the sunglasses.
Well, all right. I suppose that's my 3 filled out then.
Alright, so we kind of got to talk to Nando now.
Or what?
Um,
Wait,
let me-
why do you need to
I-
talk to? Wait.
I've decided that I'm gonna use my points to upgrade my media because I have been wanting to do that for a bit.
I
It
mean, we
gives me
don't.
the next
in all-
level of contacts.
In all
which-
fairness, I don't have to bring Two's dog along.
That's true.
You don't,
That too doesn't come. Just, back.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
But that's a suggestion.
Yeah, two's dog is to fill space if nobody wants to come along as that third spot. Because
Question, Panda.
asking for an extra person and then showing up with only like 1+1 and 1 bodyguard, kind of seems disrespectful.
Like, if you were given, like, you can bring 2 people, and you're like, oh, does a dog count as 1 person or have a person? And then you show up with, like, 20 dogs, they're not going to be happy, you know?
Yeah.
Panda,
What's up?
question. If you had to pick between Dr. Doofus or Ash, who are you picking?
Dr. Doofus.
Or who?
Art. He's talking about Doc.
No, I understood that. I was confused who Ash is. Is that your dog?
Yeah.
In what way?
If you had to pick between who
In
would
what
go.
context?
I'm
Like,
assuming
what
taking to
context
the
do I-
party.
Between okay, if I have to take someone to the party, I would rather bring Doc. He's a pretentious bitch, but we can get information if he gets someone angry enough.
Definitely get someone angry enough.
Yeah. I upgraded my
That
media
being
and that.
said,
So you're rank 5 now?
Yeah.
This does say that you get access to these people, but I think that would be like you being able to talk with them one-on-one and
Yeah.
not necessarily being invited to an event. Specifically,
was-
Fixer has that.
Yeah, that was sort of the goal, was to use that to like try and find someone in the entertainment industry.
I will say that if you want to
And like-
try and arrange a meeting with someone, you can, but then you need to be like, can I get an invitation, and then make a skill check with that.
Yeah, my goal is to find someone in the entertainment industry that I think I can convince to at least meet with me in Mayday.
I mean, Mayday
And
could
someone that
definitely
I-
go halvesies with you and assist, giving you advantage on this roll, considering that they are a celebrity, and they basically have that ability too, that they can are related to venues.
Yeah, I just don't know anyone. That's the only problem.
So I will say either Neon can make the skill check or Mayday can make the skill check, and it would basically be your roll ability check. So it would be charismatic impact for Mayday, or Neon. It would be the. I will let you choose whatever sort of skill check you want, and you can have advantage if you're working together, and then you add your class level to that skill
Yeah.
check as well.
I'm
If we're
basically
just with
trying
one
to get the
person-
meeting for Mayday, and we'll both be there, and I'll help him.
Because I
I'm
don't
pretty-
think this is outside the realm of possibility of being like, hey, would you not want this celebrity to attend, and I will cover the story, you know? So like either you are being like, if you bring me, I will bring a celebrity, or Mayday being like, if you want me, can I bring this guy or whatever.
For one singular person, I think it'd be fine. I could definitely make a good enough skill check if I just need to convince one person.
Yeah, this would basically be Mayday being like, I'm a celebrity, do you think I would be invited? And if so, would I have like a +1 or whatever? So if you want to roll charismatic impact, and then Neon can give you advantage.
Or, yeah.
just don't too heavily damage your reputation, because if you do damage your reputation, I can't bring you.
I mean, that's part of why I'm staking mine a little bit more to Mayday.
Gotcha.
Well, damn. I think Nando wouldn't mind it. I know he wouldn't mind whatever I do. Definitely
I
wouldn't.
I just feel like if we can do it without Nando, then that would be good. That would be better for down the line situations.
Right.
Yeah,
know?
but I don't want to be too restricted in getting to talk to people, because I could make a bunch of connections there. I
Well,
could.
here's the
Wait,
thing,
no,
like,
dude,
if we
as
get in this way, they will we'll
Exactly.
If,
Yeah,
if
we'll
you
have
are
the
if you're my
ability.
+1, not my bodyguard. So like if I take unit and say like, oh, this is my bodyguard, it would be expected that unit stay with me the entire time. but it's nowhere near expected that my 2+1s need to stay with me the entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're most likely going to definitely need you for Freddy. And so like, I think it's a good idea to have potentially me and Mayday separated on the reputation aspect.
If you do ask Nando, the worst thing he can say is, kill me and sign his contract again.
Also, technically, Freddy's still on the phone with Simon.
Yeah.
Simon's
fucking
We've just been having a whole lot of discussion outside of character.
We're all in the same room yelling, and Freddy can't hear a word that Simon's saying.
Simon, he's in the closet.
Simon, hello.
Freddy activated his Sendevistan, is like in his mind palace, like going through all the options in his mind right now.
You hear Stu's voice in the back. So who are you going with?
No, it's more go.
The funnier part is he's in that mode, but he can hear Tu's voice clearly in his subconscious. Oh, just a little
Unit just talks super fast, but nobody notices except for Freddy when he's sped up.
Unit drank coffee like that one swirl in.
It was this energy drink.
That one
over the
Futurama.
hedge.
In Hoodwinked. Nah, Hoodwinked.
Oh, Hoodwinked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the direction I was going.
I wouldn't mind ending up having to own a casino, but that would tie me down, and I'm not ready to be tied down yet for
I know.
everything.
How do you think
Yeah,
Nando
that's
feels?
That's why I'm thinking we try the other route, because like if we also go through the entertainment route, it would make more sense if we're like trying to shield for our up and coming company.
You know, what if we are talking about this and then we go to Nando and he just goes, "Oh yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it."
Just, yeah, you know what? I was bored anyway.
You know what? You'll liven up the party. Why not? Come on.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys wanna go to the party? Fuck it, man. Sure, why not? Go for it.
Shit, man. You know what? I was hoping to get wasted at this party.
Yeah, that would actually just be funny as hell. Just you go over there, you're like ready to barter with the you're ready to deal with the fucking devil, and then he's just like, yeah, no, you're fucking sure, man.
Yeah, it's ultimately up to how you want to do it, Mayday.
I feel like we should try it your way first before going to Nando.
Darn it, dude.
The midnight hour.
If you drink 5 bottles of 5-hour energy, unlock the secret 25th hour of the day.
Oh.
Doesn't Frederick always do that though, since he has some Devastand?
I mean,
It doesn't last for an hour though.
Fucking feels like it sometimes.
Oh, alright. So yeah, let's go see if you get set up a meeting with someone and go that way. And if it doesn't go well, which I don't know why it wouldn't, we could try talking to Nando.
Fair.
yeah, I'm just gonna say my farewells to Simon. Just hang up the phone.
Really? Okay.
No, he was listening to the entire thing.
What was the last thing you two said to each other? I actually forgot.
You called up and said, "Hey, how you doing? Been a long time. Can I get into the shop? Okay. Do you have any work for me? All right. Bye."
Okay.
Wait, make sure to tell him you love him after ending the call.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, see ya, moi.
Is there anything
Love you,
you guys
bye.
can say to Simon?
He's just like, "Enjoy your meal." Click. You too. Sorry, what'd you say, Freddy?
I just ask anyone if anyone needs to say anything to Simon while I still have him on the phone.
Yeah, I do.
It's not-
How is his day doing? I want to ask how his day is.
Everybody asks, how is Simon? But he never asks,
He's
who is
doing
Simon?
peachy keen.
All right, now I'm gonna tell him. No,
You can't now.
I was about to say, oh, you're.
You got any work for me?
You should kill yourself now.
Hey,
In game.
You should keep yourself safe now.
Hey Simon, how you
That's a
doing?
threat.
Oh, I don't know. How is that gun to the back of your head, Freddy?
I think Dad has
How'd
some
you know
head
about
cuts in the
that?
back of his head.
Oh, my bad. My gun is pointing the wrong way.
Then Freddy
Stop
just
fucking
watches
pointing,
his
you're gonna
phone
be-
turns into that man.
Oh, gosh.
It was me.
Zodar.
Outside.
Zodar has taken over your phone.
all right.
Alright. Let's get this here. Let's go to the red carpet.
All right, let's set up that meeting.
Fucking Adam Sandler.
My dad's not a cell phone.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
You know what? I do want to ask him. How's his dad doing?
Damn.
Click.
Still got any fatherly love at all?
How's your
No.
DILF?
He is not a
No, you're
dilf,
gonna-
I can tell you
you're
that.
You can ask for permission.
God.
Hey, Simon, can I take the shot?
So, your dad. He's single.
Oh, thank you. That's all I had to ask.
Hey, why do you guys want to fuck that guy's dad?
Why are you always trying to fuck everybody's dad, damn it?
I mean, that's on you, really.
What do you
Dilf
mean?
Slayer.
Stop having a fuckable dad.
This is why we can't have nice things.
God.
All right,
It's
you guys
Stacy's
talking to
mom all
Nando?
over again.
No, it's Stacy's dad. There's a parody of it.
Stacy's dad has really got it going.
Actually, that is a parody. That
Stacy's
exists.
dad has got me down bad.
With the belly, I don't
It
know.
was Stacy's dad is actually pretty rad. And then I
Okay,
don't
you guys
know
talking to
the
Nando?
rest of it, but no, but that
Hey,
actually
shit,
is
are you
a.
saying
there's
anything
an
else to Simon? Nightshade, are you there?
I'm alive. Why?
Are you saying anything else to Simon?
Am I saying anything else to Simon? No.
CMOS?
On? Heard you're good friends.
Alright, we're getting off track.
We can
Get
just
off track,
move
get
on,
off track.
you guys.
Please.
Please,
Yes.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll to? What do you roll to find?
I
the-
think
a
Mayday was
person
going
for a
to do the
meeting?
roll.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
rolling
go ahead.
for finding someone,
Yeah.
or is this like the
Mm.
actual talking to
Yeah,
them?
the actual.
This is
trying-
rolling to see if you're famous enough to get an invite, basically.
Would I just be like in general, or like trying to get one specific person?
Just roll charismatic impact with advantage. To see
Yes,
if you're
sir.
famous enough.